Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Charlie. On today's episode, I'm going to be showing you how to make my delicious New Orleans Shrimp Clemenceau. Now, this is a Creole dish from down here in New Orleans. It has sauteed shrimp, potatoes, mushrooms, and peas in a savory garlic butter wine sauce. And of course, I put a little shrimp stock in there for more flavor as well. Now, for some quick history, this dish was named after Georges Clemenceau, but it was popularized by New Orleans chef Leah Chase, also known as the Queen of Creole cuisine, and her restaurant, Dooky Chases. This dish is also served at Galatoire's restaurant as well. This dish you can get about 4 servings. It's flavorful and absolutely delicious. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, here's all that you'll need to make your homemade shrimp clemenceau. Let's get started with our ingredients. You'll need 2 pounds of medium-sized Louisiana shrimp, and along with that, you will need some baby bella mushrooms. You will also need some frozen green peas, 1 to 2 medium-sized russet potatoes, salted butter, and some white wine. This is a Chardonnay white wine that I have here. And for your seasonings, you'll need 1 medium-sized yellow onion, garlic, and some fresh parsley. And for your additional seasonings, you'll need some salt, black pepper, tawny saturated Creole seasoning. Now, if you don't have this, you can use the Zatarain's Creole seasoning or the Sapin Mama Cajun seasoning. You will also need some Chef Paul Prud'homme's Seafood Magic and Chef Paul Prud'homme's Vegetable Magic. And for your tools, you will need a potato peeler. And there we have it. Alright, let's get straight to it. We're going to get started by chopping half of a yellow onion. Here I have 2 cloves of garlic. I've cut them in half. Take a garlic press and press the garlic. And there we go. Next, I'm going to rinse off my parsley with cold water. And while I'm at it, I'm going to rinse off my baby bella mushrooms off with cold water as well. I'm going to take a knife and I'm just going to cut a small portion of the parsley off. Should be about 1 ounce in weight. Next, I'm going to take my knife and I'm going to chop the parsley up really fine until it resembles coarse crumbs. Alright, here I have 4 ounces in weight of the baby bella mushrooms. I'm going to take a knife and I'm going to slice the mushrooms into thin slices. And there we go. Here I have 1 large russet potato. This is 1 pound and 1.3 ounces in weight total. I'm going to take a potato peeler and I'm going to peel the entire potato. Okay, that looks good. Next, I'm going to cut the potato in half. And next, I'm going to cut the potato into small bite-sized cubes. Okay, I placed my cube potatoes into this mesh strainer. And from there, I'm going to rinse the potato cubes off with cold water. Alright, let's get started with peeling, cleaning, and deveining our shrimp. So here we have a shrimp. We're going to remove the head off of the shrimp tail and place that into 1 bowl. And from there, I'm going to peel the shrimp shell off of the shrimp tail and place that into the same bowl with the shrimp heads and shells. And from there, I'm going to take the shrimp tail and place that into a separate bowl. Okay, let's go ahead and devein our shrimp. So along the shrimp's back is the shrimp's digestive tract. I'm going to take a sharp knife and I'm going to cut the back of the shrimp out. And whatever contents that is inside the shrimp's back, you're going to pull that out. And from there, your shrimp tails have been deveined. Okay, I placed my shrimp tails into the strainer. Next, you're going to rinse your shrimp tails off with cold water. And once done, you're going to place this into a bowl and place it into your refrigerator until it's ready to be cooked. Preheat your fire to medium heat. Alright, let's get started making our concentrated shrimp stock. So in this medium-sized 4-quart pot, add 2 cups of water right on in there. And let's add some seasoning. Add 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt, 1/8 of a teaspoon of black pepper, a half a teaspoon of tawny saturated Creole seasoning, a half a teaspoon of Chef Paul Prud'homme's Seafood Magic. Here I have a half a lemon. I'm going to squeeze a half a lemon right on in there. Add about a tablespoon of the lemon juice in there. Give this a quick stir. Add your shrimp heads and shells right on in there. Give this a quick stir. Cover your pot with a lid. Make sure you cover your pot at least halfway so that way some of the steam can escape. Let this simmer for 20 to 25 minutes. Alright, it's been about 20 to 25 minutes now for our shrimp stock. And as you can see, that shrimp stock has cooked down. That's exactly what we're looking for. Now you're going to go ahead and turn your fire off. We're going to let this cool for about 5 to 10 minutes. Here I have a mesh strainer with a medium-sized bowl underneath it. Add your shrimp stock along with your shrimp heads and shells right on into the mesh strainer with the medium-sized bowl underneath it. Remove the mesh strainer out of the medium-sized bowl and shake it to allow some of the shrimp stock to drain into the bowl. And from there you can discard the shrimp heads and shells. And there you have it, homemade shrimp stock. Once done, you should have about 3/4 to 1 cup of shrimp stock left over. Preheat your fire to medium heat. Alright, let's get started with cooking our shrimp. So in this large saucepan, add 2 tablespoons of cubed salted butter right on in there. Spread the butter around the saucepan. Let the butter melt. Add your peeled, cleaned, and deveined shrimp tails right on in there. Let's add some seasoning. Add 1/4 teaspoon of Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning and 1/4 teaspoon of Chef Paul Prud'homme's Seafood Magic. Give this a quick stir. Let this saute for about 3 to 4 minutes, stirring occasionally. Alright, it's been about 3 to 4 minutes now, and our shrimp should be fully cooked. Now you're going to go ahead and turn your fire off. Next, you're going to take a spatula and remove the shrimp from out of the saucepan and place it into this shallow bowl. And from there, you're going to set this on the side to cool. Preheat your fire to medium heat. Alright, let's get started with cooking our shrimp Clemenceau. So in this large saucepan, add 3 tablespoons of cubed salted butter right on in there. Spread the butter around the saucepan. Let the butter melt. Add 2/3 cup of chopped yellow onion right on in there. Give this a quick stir. Let this saute for 2 minutes, stirring occasionally. Add your potato cubes right on in there. Give this a quick stir. Cover with a lid. Let this saute for 2 minutes, stirring occasionally. Alright, it's been about 2 minutes now. Next, you're going to add your sliced mushrooms right on in there. Let's add some seasoning. Add a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/8 of a teaspoon of black pepper, a 1/2 teaspoon of Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning, a 1/2 teaspoon of Chef Paul Prud'homme's Seafood Magic, a 1/2 teaspoon of Chef Paul Prud'homme's Vegetable Magic, and 1 tablespoon of finely chopped parsley. Stir all your ingredients together. Cover with a lid. Let this saute for 2 minutes, stirring occasionally. Alright, it's been about 2 minutes now. Add your 2 cloves of pressed garlic right on in there, followed by 3.5 ounces in weight of your frozen or thawed green peas. Give this a quick stir. Add 1 tablespoon of your concentrated shrimp stock, 1 tablespoon of your Chardonnay white wine, and your shrimp tails. Now here's a little bit of the pan juices. I'm just going to add a small amount of that in there as well. Stir all your ingredients together. Cover with a lid. Let this saute for about 1 to 2 minutes, stirring occasionally. Alright, it's been about 1 to 2 minutes now. And from there, our shrimp Clemenceau is now done. Now you're going to go ahead and turn your fire off. Let this cool for about 20 to 25 minutes before serving. And for best results, you can serve this the very next day so that way the flavors can settle and increase overnight. Here is the final presentation. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Homemade shrimp Clemenceau, inspired by Dooky Chases restaurant, made by a New Orleans native. If you like my channel, hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell button if you want to be notified of my videos. I have an official website for all of my recipes, including this one. Go to www.charliethecookandrews.com. You can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, and on Twitter under the name Charlie the Cook Andrews. Stay tuned as Charlie's taste test is coming up next. Can't wait. Now it's time to go eat and take a bite. Mmm. Mmm. Ooh, woo. Man, oh man, the flavor profile of this is outstanding. I mean, it has a wonderful shrimp flavor along with those seasonings and that garlic butter wine sauce, y'all. This is, when I tell you, it's a winner. A classic New Orleans Creole dish. Absolutely delicious. Mm, mm, mm. I'm telling y'all, try the recipe. It's on point. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, have a good one. Peace.